So as I stated before, if y'all see that, that's the Department of Corrections, Florida Department of Corrections hat. When I was 17, I was, I had come back to Florida. I was here for about 3 months. Gracias. I was here for about 3 months, and I got cased up with a gun charge.
Are you videoing right now?
Mm-hmm. Testimony, man.
How many videos you got on your blog, man?
Huh?
How many videos you got on your blog?
It ain't really a blog. It's just my channel. And
How many
I just
videos you
post
got on your
videos.
channel?
Like 10.
10?
10 videos.
Man, I want to be a local celebrity, man. Put me on, man. Show my face one time, man.
Oh, man. But listen, so when I was 17, this is my coworker. His people actually own the spot where I work and stuff. But when I was 17, I was hanging out with some old...
You're not live?
Nah. I was hanging out with some old dudes, right? And the dudes were, they were involved in dope and smoking and women. And me being young and impressionable, I got involved in that too. So long story short, I ended up catching the case. And it was a gun charge. And it was my first time offense. As, a young man, adult, they charged me as a youthful offender, but they gave me a mandatory 5 years. So that was my introduction. Now, looking back on it, I honestly can see how that was all planned and organized, and, it was meant to be that way by the powers that be. Them knowing who you are and, test your ancestry, see where like I said, they don't want you to know, they want to know. They're at the end of times, they're tracking down God's children, God's people. This is science. They can send a man to Mars. They can track your blood back to the beginning. You understand what I'm saying? So here's the deal. This right here is just a friendly reminder to me, because these people know that I'm sealed. They know that I'm sealed. The word says, touch not my anointed, nor do my prophet no harm. Everybody thinks that's a warning, and it is, but it's written. Once God establishes something written in his word, it's a decree. When God said, let there be light upon the void that was the face of the earth, the darkness, light, he turned nothing into everything, basically, by his word alone.
How many subscribers you got?
I don't even know. I don't pay attention to that, bro. This ain't for
load.
that. This ain't really for that, though.
You want people to listen, right?
I want it to meet its mark, and I just leave that to God, bro. I leave that to God, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, this was a warning to me to keep my mouth shut, or I'm gonna go back to prison. But I want to tell y'all something. Prison actually preserved me from being programmed and having all these fear factors and all these stuff implemented into my life. Did I go through stuff in there? Yes, I did go through stuff. Did I, encounter the spirit of fear? Yes, I did. But I overcame through the blood of Christ. So here's the thing. Prison made me. God took, and the word says, he'll take the things that were meant for your demise. All things work together for the good of those who are called, the elect, those who are called according to God's purpose, not the world's. So I just want to encourage you, stick your pad. It doesn't matter if you're going to be struggling outside, inside, times of refreshing come, people bless you. You'll have times where you're in a place, you got some AC, you got a bath, a shower, whatever you need. You got, provision to buy food, your little grill, or you can do what you want. Those are times of refreshing. The word promises that. But that's not who you are. You're not supposed to be in the world, but don't be of the world, is what the word says. So again, I just wanted to encourage y'all, stay blessed, stay prayed up. I speak peace, love, and blessing into each and every one of your lives. Even these people that target you, pray for these people, because these are people too. The same fear and by the grace of God you were able to overcome, these people weren't. It don't make you no better than them, because you're not doing this in your power. This is God's, decrees. This is God's will. You understand what I'm saying? His will is what brought everything into existence. So remember that. Pray for these people. These people are undergoing the same torment and turmoil that you are. They're all types of stuff. I've seen Mexicans out here stalking me, trying to scare me with, things that I've experienced in my own family with witchcraft and stuff like that. Listen, this is just fear factor, and you got to understand, these are just people too. They don't even understand what's going on. So the only thing I can tell you as a perp, if you don't get right with God, Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. If you're out here tormenting people, when it's all said and done, your end is going to be horrible. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's the seed that you sowed into. You got other seeds in you too, like, boldness, spiritual boldness, not haughtiness or arrogance or pride, but boldness out of love, being able to stand your enemy in the face and still have your peace and your joy and your light. Stand on those things. You understand what I'm saying? Don't fall for this. Like I told y'all before, I got propositioned by the FBI. They tried to stick me with another gun charge. And God just put me in peace, and I fell asleep on these people's table. When they came back with the recorder asking me, okay, you ready to talk? I did all the talking I'm going to do. The only thing I need to ask you now, is it time for me to get a lawyer? Because I've told you 3 times. You ain't got the right one. And that was the end of it from them. But then they started sending their perps. And perps, they use all kinds of federal inmates, state inmates, county inmates, women that are waiting in line to get a house and they're struggling because they got kids. They love their kids. So they exploit the things that they know we have in us, like love and, your inherent desire. Yeah, your weaknesses. Children can become a weakness. If the enemy knows your weaknesses, he'll use them against you. So just be encouraged, stay up, stay blessed in the Lord. I love y'all, and just keep your peace. Hold your peace. All right, back to work.